I guess, you know, you never think it's over until it's over, but once Marshall's shot bounced around there with the shot clock.
Well, it's kind of fitting. I mean, you know, Marshall's hit shots all year long. Some spectacular, some a little more spectacular, but probably none that fit the season more than that one did. I think we had, what, a 10-point lead, or, you know, when he threw up that desperation shot and he rolled all around and then finally dropped in. I wish it had dropped in right at the very beginning. We could have kind of started celebrating a little sooner, but it had to roll around for a while and then it fell. Probably sleep now. I won't be waking up in the middle of the night, or if I do, it'll be to get up and go look at the trophy or something like that. But no, it's great. I mean, you know, I'm really happy for the guys. You know, you hear people say that all the time, but I really do have a special feeling for a lot of these guys. You know, we went through a season last year that was a little bit less than what we expected, or what we're used to, and 3 or 4 of those guys were, you know, hung in there and fought, and we added some pieces, and next thing you know, they had an opportunity to have a night like this. I'm real happy for them.
Can you talk about 36-0? I mean, only 6 JUCO teams have ever done it now.
Well, I don't know what you say. I mean, it's you know, it's unbelievable. And it'll probably sink in. You know, a little side note: 40 years ago, my high school team went 27-0. So, hey, who knows? Maybe every 40 years, I got something like this in me.
Well, every 5 years you get a national title.
Well, that's all right too. No, we win a national championship every time the New York Giants win the Super Bowl. That's the deal.
I know you can't pick between the two, but I mean, obviously, I'm sure each has a different meaning.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know. You know, I don't know a lot of people that have won a lot of championships, and obviously I'm new to this business, and you know, to win 2 is, you know, it's more tribute probably to, you know, the school, you know, that continues to allow you to, you know, to do the kind of things, to compete at this level, and then the kids who come in and work, and the tradition that that we've established, and the reason guys want to come to school, you know, at our particular place, and you know, the community. I mean, you look around, you see a lot of orange shirts with big hats up here, and you know, these people are really happy, and I'm glad that they were here to share it with us.
You talk about it, and I know you talked a little bit about Marshall, but I mean, just his wild journey to South Plains.
Well, it's, you know, and it has been, you know. I mean, it wasn't a straight path to us, but you know, the kid has really grown up this year, and it's become just an outstanding basketball player. But he probably already was, and you know, we were fortunate. He lent his talents to us for 6 or 8 months, and I hope it was good. I hope it was as good for him as it was for us. And you know, we're going to be watching him next year on TV. And every time I turn on TV and I see Marshall Henderson, I'm going to think back to tonight. I think about this wild shot that he just threw in, or the one at New Mexico Junior College he threw in at the buzzer, and you know, the 32 points he got against Howard in the region finals. So you know, I'll always have special feelings for him, like I do Nickel Corey and David Tyree and those guys, and Landon Tatum, those guys that were on that first team that won.
Talk about Yanni too. I mean,
oh my goodness! I mean, he's a freshman. How good is that, man? You know, hey, the kid is just getting better and better. And you know, next year, you know, he adds a little bit of strength and becomes more of a force, you know, down low. Then I mean, he's got a tremendous future in front of him, and he's got a lot of heart. He does not like to lose, and you know, he made plays that. You tell me somebody else in this tournament that got rebounds above the rim, and I mean, he consistently got them above the rim. I mean, his elbows up are above the rim, you know, snatching rebounds, and that doesn't happen very often.
I think Stanton said it, but I guess it's just your guys' night whenever you throw that thing up the last second and it just bounces everywhere and finally falls in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game. We got up that early lead 9-0, and they came back. We kept pushing it, and they came back. And they were kind of on the little run, and that was right at the point of the game to where either we were going to win it or it was going to be a 1 or 2 possession game. And here at the bench, I looked up at the clock and saw there was about 9 seconds left. And then Vontae came off, threw it to Stanton. There's about 3 seconds left. He turns and throws it to me, and I was like, okay. But lucky for me, my defender was a little bit off, and I was able to turn into the shot and got a rather decent look, even though it was that far. And I thought it was going in initially, and then kind of rolled around, and then when it fell, we knew that was game.
Let's talk about that. I mean, you actually got to celebrate with your teammates on the bench. You mentioned that. I mean, talk about that, just letting those seconds tick off.
It definitely the greatest feeling I've had as a basketball player. I mean, I've never been on a team so talented. Definitely not a team to go anywhere close to being undefeated or winning the championship. And we were talking about it since day one. And last night, today, we're like, we're going to do it. We didn't come this far. We're not going to lose the championship game. And be able to come off and celebrate with my teammates, it was the greatest feeling.
Everybody's talking about how special this is. You realize that you guys are just the sixth team to ever go undefeated and win a national title?
I mean, I know it's very rare. I know the last Division I team to do it, I think, was Indiana back in the 70s. I don't know when the last team to do it in junior college was, but yeah, it's definitely special. It's very tough to go undefeated and win the national championship.
For you, I mean, just given your college career, Utah, Texas Tech, and here, I mean, obviously you made the right decision.
You know, decided to come to South Plains, and I never would have thought that this would have happened. I mean, honestly, I won't lie. When I first was going to South Plains, I was like, man, this is junior college. Like, these guys aren't very good. Like, it's junior college. I've been playing Division I the last 2 years, but I was wrong, like completely wrong. The guys on my teams are great players, and once I got there, I realized that there was a ton of talent on this team, and I was like, well, wow, like this is kind of weird that there's the junior college level, but a lot of these guys, especially Yannick, he's going to be a special player one day, and it was just amazing for all of us to come together on this one team and finish the season off, champions.
Oh man, I realized that, to be honest, when Marshall hit that shot and then rolled down and went in, but after that, Coach Green just told us keep rolling, man, and this team, it's a great team, but we play against better, basically talk about how it was hard to get out of our region. So, we just took it personally, act like they was Howard, and just kept grinding and kept standing on the boards.
What's it mean to be part of it, just the sixth team ever to go undefeated and win a national title?
Man, 36-0, man, it's just crazy, just being a part of that, and, my family behind me, support me at home, they happy, and like Coach Green happy. He never been on an undefeated team like this before, so, we just trying to put SBC back on the map,
Kind of hard to make that guy smile. You finally see a smile crack there at the end?
Oh, man, yeah, you don't normally see that. You're always on your back, or, he's a great coach, but, he'll say some things to you that, but Coach Green's a good dude, and to see him smile made me smile, and I know he's happy.
Yeah, like I said, it's something to tell my kids, so I'm very excited, and I'm going to cherish this moment for the rest of my life. I'm so happy right now.
That clock was winding down for you guys. I mean, you guys knew it was in hand. I guess just go through that moment with me. It had to be surreal.
Man, it was just, I don't think words can explain how I was feeling at the time because, like I said, we worked so hard for this, and, I know some people didn't want us to win, and some people wanted us to win. I'm just happy that we got the win with each other. We did it with each other. No matter what happened, the score was tied. We was losing. No matter what happened, we stayed together and we finished the game out.
Talk about being a part of 36-0.
Oh my God, I haven't lost a game in college since last year, February. So it feels incredible. It feels great. I'm blessed. I thank God, and I'm just so happy to be a part of a team like this.
You talked about it last night too, how special this team was. You realize you guys are just the sixth team ever to go undefeated and win that?
Yeah, I knew that. I don't think a lot of other people knew that because I was paying attention to what everybody was saying about undefeated teams, and sometimes you can have bad luck finishing your season undefeated going into nationals. So I was focused on that number, and I'm just so proud we're the number 16 to ever do that. That's incredible. He's tough, he just wants to win. He wants to win the right way. And, sometimes we make it hard for him, as players. But I'm just so happy for Coach Green. I'm happy he gave me the opportunity. And I just don't know what to say right now. I'm so happy.